Once you graduate, people get so busy with their lives, and that's why ICBT campus and University of Sunderland has organized this Alumni Meet 2023.
So the evening is alumni on behalf of University of Sunderland. This event we did conduct a few years ago, and the idea was to continue having this event annually. But COVID and other issues kind of prevented us from doing so. So this is the first time we are doing this event, maybe after about 4 years.
So we are very happy to have this alumni event today. It's been a long time, and of course, it's very important to have this kind of event for our students to meet.
Sunderland University is working with ICBT for the last more than 10 years. And we are delivering various programs, engineering-based programs, an MBA, and also a nursing top-up. So we have lot of students from different faculties they have studied, and they are doing very high position, holding very high positions in the private sector, government sector, and in the society. They are in different fields now, but still, when you meet, you go back to your university days. Your positions not important, your titles not important, but what's important is the fun you have at the university, and we will continue it.
Many of you might not have attended an event like this before, and now that we are over the worst of, dare say it, COVID, we are looking forward, with the support of our alumni community, to host more in-person events wherever we can. I would encourage you to come along and mix with other alumni, as there are many benefits to do so, such as catching up with old friends and teachers, getting updates on the University of Sunderland, but also ICBT, meeting staff from the university and ICBT, a chance to network and mix with others who are maybe able to collaborate in your future working life.
If I'm not mistaken, we were the very first batch of University of Sunderland at ICBT. For some reason, I started realizing these subjects and topics we discussed in classes were really interesting and very practical. It was a different feeling I had when I'm comparing with the banking exams. The program content, the method of delivery, practicality of the topics kept me so alive, and the program as well as my interests. To be honest, day by day, it changes the way I looked at the business as well as I approached my life.
Mementos of appreciation are presented to Director of International of the University of Sunderland, Mr. Ian Moody. Head of International Development of the University of Sunderland, Mr. Jamie Simpson. Director of Recruitment and Partnerships South Asia, Ms. Bhavna Baga. Head of International Business Support, Ms. Angela Mason. Principal Lecturer Nursing and Center Leader ICBT, Ms. Karen Giles. Senior Lecturer Nursing, Ms. Elizabeth Clark. TNE Office ICBT, Ms. Sarah Coulthard.
I've seen from the very inception how this has grown, and we have, I would say, about 500 to 600 students joining every year. I think it's a massive, massive operation. So thank you for being with us here today. I really appreciate your presence, and also having a large delegate for an event like this. We would again thank you so much.
So with me I have Jagat Dialwis, who's the chairman of ICBT. Congratulations for getting such a number of alumni students right here. Talk about the night, why you guys have decided to come up with something like this.
Yeah, this is actually maybe for the 5th time we are having it. And tomorrow we are having the graduation with Sunderland University. More than 300 students are graduating. So we thought actually those who have passed out a few years back, last 3-4 years, maybe 2 years, they couldn't meet at all.
Yeah.
So let's start this again. I hear a lot of students who are passed out from different schemes. So there are opportunity to meet them.
Yeah.
So today actually the name of the game is networking. So we create opportunity and it's a lovely evening. And we are working with Sunderland University since 2014. And so we'll continue this type of events in the future also for them to meet, alumni to meet. And they are doing different holding different positions, doing different businesses, and some have become entrepreneurs, from bankers to entrepreneurs, and so many successful stories. So we are proud of them, and it's going to be a lovely evening with them.
It is indeed a lovely evening. And could you tell us what sort of programs that ICBT is offering with the University of Sunderland?
With Sunderland University, we are offering MBA, and also we are offering some undergraduate engineering programs. And this year we have started networking program, and also we do a nursing top-up program.
All right. Okay.
That's why a lot of beautiful girls are here today.
Yes.
So there was a program, and we are growing the number of programs.
Well, with me I have Dr. Sampath, who's the CEO of ICBT. I see you having a good time. Tell me, what do you think about the night?
It's great because, University of Sunderland is one of our oldest partners, and we have many programs including the MBA, nursing programs and everything. And especially during the past couple of years, we couldn't even meet some of our students because they were studying online. So this meetup is really good because we get to see the students as alumni, and they get to see us and the staff from University of Sunderland. So it's a great event for them to network and be a part of University of Sunderland. So it's really good for them.
It is indeed. And you get to see a lot of students who have studied the Sunderland programs with ICBT. What is the feedback like?
It's great actually because Sunderland University gives great support to students, and we work really closely with them. And as you can see, even today we have more than 7 staff members, and that's because we work really closely, and our students get to see them more often than anybody else. And therefore this feedback is great, and they are achieving great heights after they graduate.
So with me I have Ian, who's the Director International at University of Sunderland. Welcome to Sri Lanka. Tell me what you think.
It's amazing so far. I mean, the weather, you can't not comment about the weather. It's amazing. But yeah, it's great to be welcomed to Sri Lanka. We always feel welcome when we come here. And we're having a great time. We've got to see lots of students, lots of graduates. What can you not enjoy?
Exactly. And being the Director International, you see a lot of Sri Lankan students who are studying or following the program from University of Sunderland. Tell me, what do you think about the value and also their progress, taking part in your program?
Yeah, I mean, some of our Sri Lankan students are some of the best students that we actually teach. Not only here in Sri Lanka, but also in Sunderland and London, our other campuses, that do add a lot of value. And our aim at Sunderland is life-changing. We want to change their lives for the better, and that's putting them in contact with organizations. And alumni events such as tonight is a great opportunity to put them in contact with people around the world, people who they meet now in Sri Lanka that may go on to places like Australia, UK, Europe, and we're connecting people and changing lives for the better.
So with me I have Jamie, who's the Head of International Development. Jamie, what do you think about the night and the turnout?
I think it's brilliant. It's lovely that there are so many people here. It's great to celebrate our partnership at the University of Sunderland with ICBT. Fantastic to see so many alumni coming and joining us. We've been working with ICBT for a very long time, so there are a lot of alumni. It's great to see them all in one room, catch up with them. Brilliant, really good.
Well, it's amazing to have you here as well. So tell me a bit about the partnership. I mean, being the Head of International Development, you work with a lot of countries. So tell me about the partnership with ICBT in Sri Lanka.
So ICBT are one of our most important partners. We've been working with them for a long time, so over 15 years. So we've got a long history, lots of alumni joining us and studying with us. They're a key partner. We work very closely with the team here, not just in Colombo, also in other sites around the whole of Sri Lanka. So really, really good partners. We enjoy working with them. We've got lots of programs. Our students really, really enjoy studying here. Yeah, it's a really good partnership. We're really happy.
So if a student is to choose ICBT to take your pathway, what are the advantages that a student would get?
So they get a UK degree. That's probably the biggest advantage to most of them, and that's what most of them are looking for. That obviously helps them with their employment prospects when they go looking for a job. So really, really good for that. You speak to a lot of the guys in the room here tonight, they'll tell you that, and the success they've had in getting employment. But probably one of the biggest advantages is the cost difference. Obviously the UK, it can be quite expensive for some students. Not everyone has the budget to be able to come over. So it's significantly cheaper for them to study here. They can stay at home, home cooking, live with family, do the washing, that sort of thing. And it's a good environment, but it's exactly the same program, so they're learning the same things. We get a lot of staff. We've got a lot here tonight at the event, a lot out in the next few days. They get to work with a lot of the staff in Sunderland, working with the ICBT staff to make sure it's exactly the same program, whether you're studying in the UK or whether you're studying here in Sri Lanka.
So with me, I have gorgeous Karen all the way from UK, who's Associate Head of School at the University of Sunderland. Tell me your experience in Sri Lanka. I'm assuming you came after 2019. Tell me what you see is different.
Okay, so since 2019, we came in the October, so it was obviously fairly quiet then. We stayed here at this hotel. And the difference this time, I think it seems much busier. It's lovely to see people in the evening on the seafront with all their families.
Sounds great. Also, you guys have organized this alumni night, alumni meet 2023. So could you tell the people who doesn't know a lot about University of Sunderland, and especially you heading the nursing school, could you tell us a bit about the programs that you have to offer, and with ICBT, what do you guys do?
Yeah, certainly. So the University of Sunderland has 4 campuses actually, and I'm based at Sunderland campus, which is in the northeast of England. We have lots of programs. Our health faculty is very large. The university has over 20,000 students, but in the health faculty, I was just doing a little count. My programs alone, we have probably about 2,000 students just on my programs, and I don't have all of them. So I'm an associate head of school, so my responsibility is for continuing professional development and international nursing. So my programs included a BSc and an MSc for international nurses on campus in Sunderland, so people come for 1 year and do an MSc or a BSc. I also have lots of courses for people who are UK-based students, and that's all sorts of very nursing clinical ongoing education. But we work here with ICBT and have been working with ICBT for some years, and we have a BSc top-up. It's a 1-year program, and people can do it 3 times a year, 3 opportunities, and lots of different campuses all over Sri Lanka. I think there are 6, maybe 7 campuses now. So the nurses who do it already are registered, and they're a licensed nurse in Sri Lanka, and what they're doing is they want to be a graduate nurse. And as a graduate nurse, you get opportunity to develop, to get promotion. Or if you decide you are going to work in the UK, you can then apply for jobs in the UK. You do need to do what's called your Nursing Midwifery Council registration. You have to do some clinical assessments and a written test.
So with me I have Channa, who is a banker who has studied in 2017 with University of Sunderland at ICBT. So before we talk about tonight, tell me your experience, what sort of value did the university add for your education and your career?
Yes, after completing my postgraduate education from University of Colombo, I was looking for a master's degree from foreign university. Then I came across this program with ICBT. When I went through the rankings, Sunderland had a good ranking, so I decided to go with the MBA with Sunderland at ICBT Nukegota campus. That gave a lot of immense opportunities for me to grow as a person, individual, as well as in my career prospects. Yeah.
Sounds great. I mean, it seems like it did add a lot of value. So talking about tonight, ICBT and University of Sunderland has organized something like this where you guys can meet your previous colleagues. Tell me how you feel and what do you think about the night?
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to meet my batchmates after 5 years, 5 long years. After these 2-3 years, we have been mostly with the COVID restrictions and then the other issues that we have been facing, all of us. And it's a good opportunity to interact with and network with, even with the university itself, the representatives coming from UK. It's a good opportunity actually for us to have a good networking event and interact our ideas with each and everyone. And meeting them after 5 years is a great thing.
So with me, I have Faisal, who has been a loyal student of ICBT. Tell me, what do you think about the night and your experience with ICBT?
Yeah. About the night, met most of my old colleagues, lecturers, and other admin staff, and got to know about the field and the current updates. And some of them are returning to ICBT to deliver quality to the students. And we really encourage that, we really value that as an alumni community. And we hope that we can continue this level of standard along with the future batches. And yeah.
I think they definitely will. Tell me the value that ICBT added in your life, because you did your degree and your master's here. There must be something for you to come back for it.
Yeah. I actually started with my HND in automotive and proceeded to degree with Sunderland University and along with the masters. And I really enjoyed my time with ICBT. Learned so much, made so many friends, connections, and it really got me to where I am today. So I really value that, and I encourage everyone else to join in this experience.
So with me, I have Zeenab, who's an entrepreneur of the company called SN Fantasies. So tell me about your business and tell me what you think about the night.
Lovely. Okay, it's a lovely night to meet all our colleagues, and especially when we did the degree, we were doing it online. So it was during the COVID season. It was very hard to meet each other. So it's nice to see all of them. And we are graduating tomorrow in the morning.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's a really very exciting thing for all of us. So yeah, and what you were saying, my business, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I do baby garments. So what else? I did my MBA here, the Sunderland MBA, which is like really helpful, and it makes you get many ideas how to develop your business, and it's really helpful for us to get it that way. As well as, what can I say? So there's a lot to benefit from this degree, and especially the lecturers. Any doubts, they will clear it for you anytime. And especially there are some days that I'm a really busy mom as well. So I get mostly the time in the night to go through my the recordings and all that. So I message the lecturers at that time, inbox.
So they are indeed supportive.
Yeah, definitely. There's this lecturer called Dushmanti. She was like anytime, really helpful. Yeah.
Well, University of Sunderland has been with ICBT for over 12 years. So everyone is having a wonderful time right here at Kingsbury Hotel. That's it for High Events. I'm your host, Satmanigira.